Welcome back to the Aperture Assassin channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some recent items that I got for one of my GoPro Hero 9 action cameras. As you remember in my last video about the GoPro 9, I talked about the media mod, which is right here. And this week, I picked up some filters, ND filters. I have 3 ND filters, an ND8, ND16, and ND32, as well as a circular polarizing filter. Because a lot of times when I go out to shoot my documentary project, the sun will be super bright and it's been washing out my video, so I figured I'd get the ND filters to help with that. Now, the other item that I got that came today is the Max Lens Mod. And this thing is really, really cool. And let me get it opened up here. Let me get the box opened up so we can get it out and put it on the camera. Alright, so we open up the box here. I don't know if we can get it all the way open here. Here we go. Whoop. And I'm dropping stuff. Hold on a second. Now, I actually dropped the lens mod itself, but thank God GoPro puts it in a protective silicone rubber case to keep it from getting damaged. Now, what this lens mod is designed to do is keep your camera's horizon level all the time. So what we have to do is we have to take off the standard lens, and it's supposed to just twist off here if I can figure out how the heck I could. Let me take it out of the media mod first. Maybe that's what I need to do. And it's supposed to be able to just twist off here, but I don't want to break anything. Let me see. There we go. All right, so all right, so we twist off the standard lens. Come on. There we go. And we take that off. And then we take the Max Lens Mod. We take it out of its little protective silicone housing. And then we have to put this on the camera. And I believe you just, whoops, line it up maybe this way. Come on. Okay, and so we have the Max Lens Mod on. Now, it's my understanding that I believe once you put the Max Lens Mod on, you have to go into the menu in the camera and tell it that you've installed it. It won't auto-detect it. So let's go in here and see. Yeah, great. Now my camera's not powering up. I must have done something wrong here. Let's see. Alrighty, let's try it this way. Okay, now let me slide it back in the media mod housing, and hopefully it'll turn on now. There we go. All right, so then I got to go into the menu, and it kind of gives it a fisheye look, as you can probably see there in the video, hopefully. Gives a little bit of a fisheye look. And let me go into the preferences here and see if I can find where this is at. Okay, so I just hit Max Lens Mod. I had a little shortcut on the back of the preferences screen, on the back of the camera itself, and I was able to just tap that and tell it I have the Max Lens Mod installed. Now, so the Max Lens Mod is now installed. I no longer have the fisheye look. And one of the things this lens is supposed to do is keep your horizon level all the time. It's one of the reasons why I wanted this. So now, supposedly, as you turn the camera like this, it'll keep the footage right side up. So we'll have to see if it actually does that. Let me see here. Because on the back, I'm still seeing it turn. But supposedly, it'll keep it level on playback. So let's spin it a few times here. All right, and then we'll stop. And we'll go into the footage and see if it did work. Because on the back, I'm still seeing it Now it's still spinning, so I don't get that. Okay, so now I got to straighten out what had happened was when the first time I hit the Max Lens Mod icon on the back, it set it to max video mode, which gives you a wider field of view. That's one of the other things this lens does. You have to tap it again to turn on the horizon lock. So I have that on now. So now if I take this and I spin the camera while it's recording video, and I can spin it any direction I want, doesn't matter. I can even keep it on its side like this, or flip it around to its other side. And then I'm going to pause the footage. And then when I play that footage back, it should stay perfectly upright and level the entire time. If I take this and I spin the camera while it's recording video. Yep, and it does. And I'll include the video footage in this video. I'll include the video from using the Max Lens Mod. This is a really cool item. It's, in my opinion, one of the coolest things that GoPro ever came up with for one of their cameras. I mean, this is a game changer. The reason why I wanted to get the Max Lens Mod is because I knew it would come in handy for my documentary series, my Forgotten Piece of Georgia and Forgotten Piece of Pennsylvania videos. Because one of the biggest problems I had when I was using the Hero 7s is I would suction cup mount the camera that I was videotaping the buildings with on one of the outside windows of my car, on the side of my car. And I couldn't always tell if I had the GoPro level enough or not. And I wasn't trying to use the app on the phone because it's just an extra step and more hassle. So that was one of the reasons why, if you remember, I switched to the Hero 9, because it has the front-facing full-color LCD screen, the vlogging screen, basically. But now with the Max Mod, it makes it even more awesome, because now it doesn't matter if I mount it on the side of the car like this, it's going to shoot the footage upright, which is totally cool and totally awesome. So that is what I will be using going forward, is the new GoPro Hero 9 with the Max Lens Mod and the Media Mod combined. I do have the Media Mod here, of course, as you can see, and I just slide the camera back in there. And now I've got two mods on just one of my GoPros. And I only got one of the Max Lens mods and Media mods because I only needed one. The other GoPro I mount up in the windshield, and it shoots the footage out the windshield of the car. It does my B-roll and also captures the county signs as I pass them when I cross into each county to begin filming. So that's why I only bought the mods for one GoPro. Now, one thing to keep in mind, and I'm letting you guys know this ahead of time, you cannot get the Max Lens Mod currently from GoPro. If you go to their website, it's going to say they're out of stock. I talked to them a couple of days ago on the phone. It was either Friday or Saturday of this past week, and asked them when they were going to have more in stock, and they couldn't tell me. They had no idea when they were going to get more in. So what I did was I went on eBay, and I found a seller on there that had them brand new, sealed in the box. And it was $10 more than to get it from GoPro. But like I said, God only knows when GoPro is going to have them in stock again. So if you do want to get the Max Lens Mod with the Horizon lock, you can find sellers on eBay that have them brand new, sealed in the box for about $110. Where if you were able to get them from GoPro, you could get them for about $99. All right, so that is going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when the next video drops. And I will see you next time.